let's take a look at an example of how geographic preference might play out for you. In this particular example, the specification is written at the top, and it reads that 10% price preference will be awarded to any bidder that can source at least 60% of the products from within the state. In this case, Kathy's Farm won the contract even though they could not meet the 60% local product preference. If you look at the table, Tammy's Farm was not able to meet the 60% local product preference. Cherry was, Kathy did not. So Cherry's Farm was the only bidder who could meet the preference that 60% of the products come from within the state. The solicitation allows for a 10% preference, so you need to identify what 10% of their bid equals. So in this case, we'll use a simple calculator. With regards to Cherry's Farm, she made a bid of $35,000. 10% of that equals $3,500. Now you take that amount and subtract it from the original bid. And you come up to this figure here, $31,500. So if you compare the prices, considering the 10% of the person who has met the geographic preference, $31,500 is not the lowest amount. Remember about lesson 1 and which contract or which bid would win? It's a competitive process, so the lowest price wins, and therefore that is why Kathy's Farm would earn the bid. So let's go to another example. Here is another example. This specification is written in this fashion. 10 points price preference points will be awarded to any bidder that can source at least 60% of the products from within the state. 1 point equals one cent. So here, Cherry's Farm wins the contract. Let's find out why. In this case, we are quoted a price per pound. The solicitation allows for 10 points to be awarded to the bidder that could meet the geographic preference with 1 point equaling 1 cent. Cherry's Farm, although bidding $2.05 per pound, is the only vendor awarded the 10 points, which lowered their quote to an evaluated bid of $1.95 per pound. Again, let's look at the calculations. $2.05 minus 10 cents equals $2.05 minus 10 cents equals $1.95. They're still paid. Cherry's Farm is still paid $2.05, which is more than the others. But because they were able to meet the geographic preference, they were awarded the 10% decrease and therefore won the contract because $1.95 is less than all the others.